Hello, welcome to today's lecture. My name is Mark Bakrin. I'll be taking through Model 1, that's Introduction to Pharmaceutical Care. For today's lecture, we'll just be taking you through what you'll be expecting in Model 1, the various topics we'll be teaching. Now, this model introduces you to the foundations of the practice of pharmacy, and this is needed to build up your knowledge, skills, and right attitude that you need to work in a pharmacy. Now, there are three things that is very important that you have to know. One is your attitude. Normally, if you have a bad attitude, it will really affect you in your work in a pharmacy. Nobody will employ you if you have a wrong or a bad attitude. For the knowledge, that is what you are here in this school to acquire. We give you all the know-hows. Okay, so you know what to do at what time, right from your training from Model 1 to Model 5. Their skills is normally what you acquire when you start your practicals with 3 months attachment at a pharmacy. All right, so attitude is important and it's more dependent on you. We are going to guide you, by the way, as to the things people are expecting you to do, how you're supposed to behave, how you're supposed to talk, how you're supposed to dress, the things you're not supposed to say, okay, why you're not supposed to be rude to customers, why you're not supposed to steal, why you're not supposed to cheat, okay. If you have the right attitude and skills, you see you have commitment. If you have the right attitude and knowledge, you have purpose. You have the right skills and knowledge, you have what you call a process. And with commitment, purpose, and process, you have the ability to work in a pharmacy. So it's my prayer that throughout your training, you do your very best to show the best of attitudes in the pharmacy and in the school. You get all the knowledge, you pass your exams, your class tests, and you'll be able to do your practical training. Then you can become a qualified medicine counterstand. Please take note, without your attachment, you will not get skills, which means you are not graduating from the school. All right, so attitude, knowledge, and skills are key for you becoming successful in the pharmacy. Now, the model is also centered on the patient, who is the most important person in the healthcare delivery. And this is coming very early in your training because most of us forget the reason why we work in a pharmacy. And the reason is simple: to alleviate the pain the patient is going through, to be of assistance to our patient. So the mission and values of the pharmacy and yourself should be aligned with the goals of the pharmacy and the patient. In fact, we are not in the pharmacy to get money, we are in the pharmacy to help our patient. Okay. Two, care is collaborative, coordinated, and accessible. If you are caring for a patient, you collaborate with the patient, you coordinate with the patient, and you ensure that you are always there, you are accessible to the patient when they need your help. Also, physical comfort and emotional well-being are our top priorities. We don't want to do anything to cause pain. If I'm checking somebody's blood pressure, constantly I'm supposed to ask the patient whether they are feeling any pain. If I'm supposed to take a blood sample to check their malaria, whether they have malaria, I'm going to prick the patient, it's going to cause pain. Okay, I should let the patient know, empathize with him or her, so that they understand that I'm providing the patient-centered care. Patients and their family viewpoints should also be respected and valued. Even though sometimes the patient may be wrong, okay, we still want to acknowledge their viewpoints and also let them know that they are valid. If not, they will never share their problems with you. The patient and their family should always be included in their decisions. For example, if somebody is having peptic ulcer and we are asking them to take a medicine on an empty stomach, take their medicine without food, it could be a challenge for the patient, all right? So in taking such a decision, the patient should be consulted whether it may cause any problem to his or her health. Families should also be welcome in care setting. Here, I use mothers and their babies. I've seen places where we are taking care of a baby and we ask a mother or a father to walk out because we are coming to give your baby an injection, and that is not appropriate. The family should always be welcome because they can console and take care of the child better, unless, of course, the procedure is so invasive that we think that the mother or the father can't stand the sight of a needle prick on their baby. But if not, we should allow them to be. And there should be full transparency at our pharmacy, okay? We should not lie to a patient. We should be open to our patient. If the patient wants to know whether a medicine has gotten serious side effects, we tell them. We don't hide anything from the patient because they need it to make the right decision. It's their decision to take their medicines. The patient say, I will not take a medicine, it is their decision. We can't lie to a patient so that they take their medicine. It's not ethical, okay? That's not our behavior. and we should ensure that we give a fast delivery of information. If they need an information, we provide them with the needed information. At the end of your training, you are going to be assessed to be able to ensure that whatever we have taught you, both theoretically and practically, you have understood it. So there'll be multiple choice questions, true or false questions. You have case study and essay type questions. And where you are doing attachment to your preceptor or the pharmacist at the pharmacy will also observe you and give a report on how you work to us at the school. The model one is divided into five main sections. Okay, section A, B, C, D, and E. All right, and briefly, I would like to take you through this section for you to appreciate why it is important. Section A talks about pharmacy, and we should know about what is pharmacy, definition of pharmacy. We should know the people who have contributed to the history of pharmacy, the various countries. We are going to learn about it. We also learn about the modern ideas or concepts of pharmacy. Okay, we have seen that pharmacy have changed drastically for the old drugstores to now very lively pharmacies we are seeing, well merchandised and designed. Why are we now seeing those changes? And also, we know the rules of the medicine counter assistant. That's the duty of the MCA. In section B, we are also going to talk about the laws and ethics that affect the practice of pharmacy. And I'm sure by now some of you already know that if you walk into a pharmacy and you want a prescription medicine, let's say amoxicillin, or you want to buy tramadol, and you don't have a doctor's prescription, and we sell to you at the pharmacy, that pharmacy can be jailed and go to prison. All right. So the pharmacist or the medicine consultants, we work with the law. And for you to understand, we'll do a whole section on the laws affecting the practice of pharmacy so that we don't falter for us to go to jail. The MCA should also have what we call the practice standards. Okay. If you are working in a pharmacy, there are some things you are supposed to do and not to do. We don't lie, we don't cheat. There are a lot of stuff. Okay. So when you start that lecture, you understand. And also, we talk about the patient charter. The patient have gotten rights and responsibilities. So we should know the patient's rights and their duties, that's their responsibilities. In section C, we will understand the structure of the health service. Okay, some of us may work in a hospital, some may work in a CHIPS compound, some of us may work in a polyclinic. Okay, so we should understand how is it structured so that wherever you go, you know who to report to. We also know the pharmacy's role in the health structure. Okay, where do we fix? And also the chain of referral in the pharmacy setting. If I'm working in a pharmacy and somebody bring a problem that is higher than us, how do we refer the patient to seek other health? Okay, so here we make sure that the patient will get the most appropriate care. Under section D, we talk about the health service environment. Okay, so we look at the scope of the health service environment, other health providing facilities, the members that are called the healthcare team, and their roles and responsibilities, and also the regulatory bodies. Okay, regulatory bodies are bodies that governments are giving them the power to control doctors, nurses, pharmacists, lab technicians. Okay, so the regulatory bodies in the health sector, we know them by law and their duties, so that nobody can decide to stand up today and say, I'm a doctor, I'm a pharmacist. If you do that, these regulatory bodies will bring you to book. And the last one is the pharmacy layout. How is a pharmacy structured and designed? Okay, so we look at the minimum space, what the pharmacy should have, area for cosmetics, for patient counseling, how medicines are arranged. All right, so when you go through all these things, at the end of the day, then we say that you have gone through the model one. So this is exactly what I'll be taking you through for a few weeks. I'll be giving a series of videos, and as I've said, because I don't want to put all my videos on one slide, it may be time consuming. I'll be doing a series of short videos on various topics. So please be watching out. So this is the end of today's lecture. Stay safe. Today you may be like a centipede and you are crawling. And when you go through the training tomorrow, you're going to fly like a butterfly. What I'm saying, that don't lose hope. Don't think this training is too difficult. Okay, I believe when you go through, I'm going to make it as simple as possible. And when all this COVID and 19 is over, we'll come back to the lecture hall, classrooms, and we'll meet face to face so that you can understand the lecture more. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. And very soon I'll post the part one of Model 1 lecture for you. God bless us.